Good morning, collective. How are you? Welcome back to Path of Enlightenment Tarot. I am Nicole. For those of you who are just joining for the first time, and for those of you returning, welcome back as always. All right, guys, so this is going to be a daily collective message for Monday the 17th. It's October 17th, Monday, October 17th, I think. I'm pretty sure. I hope so. Okay, anyhow, I hope everybody had an awesome weekend. We're gonna just go ahead, jump in, get a collective message. I'm hoping to get a few other things out this morning, so we shall see. Needed the weekend to get some other things accomplished, so let's just get right into it. Guys, I am available for personal readings on a limited basis. That information can be found in the description box below and the about section of the page. Again, this is a daily collective message. Take what is yours, leave the rest behind. Do not force anything to fit. So you guys, I think for the most part, you know the drill. So let's see. Daily collective for the 17th, please, Spirit. All right. All right. Love and differences. Okay, so I'm using the wisdom of the House of Night Oracle to get an overhaul for today for you guys. Risk. I'm kind of thinking we're going to do this differently. I'm always getting called to do something different. Risk, self-worth, beauty. When I seen that risk card come out, I feel like it's a matter of you're setting yourself free from something. For some of you, I feel like you're also being reserved in the sense of like, is the risk worth it to me? Or should I just, it's kind of being caught. And I actually, on the bottom of the deck, you've got differences. Those differences in this particular, this morning is telling me, these are also about options. When you're looking at that bowl, you've got apples and oranges. Can't compare apples and oranges, right? I'll show you this card and kind of see what that's about. To me, I feel like for some of you, you also recognize, and this I feel like on the split there was the love card, is also a mix of two things. The idea that, and I feel like this has come up recently as well, you understand that at some point in life, you're going to have to move past maybe a space of fear that you were dealing with for some time, getting out of that type of energy, taking that risk. But then there's also understanding that you feel as if you've got to hold on and kind of protect yourself, being a little bit of a protective space. So it's kind of like guarding the heart, remaining loyal to yourself in the sense that you can give your own self the love and nurturing that you need, and we absolutely are capable of that, and we should do that first before we entangle ourselves with someone else. But in the same breath, I can't talk yet this morning, my apologies. You want to take that risk. You want to take that leap of faith. You're ready to move forward. Like free falling into something that is just going to be completely different than anything that you've done before. And with that beauty card too, it makes you feel good. Like I feel like you're feeling a little bit more balanced than you have in the past. It's asking you to allow that to flow, allow that to open up for yourself. So I like it. I feel like Spirit is using the word enchantment. That's a different one. Enchantment. So we'll see. We'll see what all this is about. And I want to say, and as far as the apples and oranges thing goes too, you can't compare everybody or every situation moving forward to something of the past. They're always going to be different. So take them for what they are. You got to give a new person or a new situation a chance or a shot before you can compare all those things together, right? So we've got 5, attachment, 22, yin and yang, and 29, the world. Things are really changing. Things are coming to ends, opening up new cycles. 7 on the bottom of the community card. So with this attachment, the way this is coming across is, I do feel like if you're in a group kind of setting, work, whatever the situation might be, you may be becoming aware of people that you may feel like you're being held back to some extent, tied down, burden, maybe feeling like somebody else has some kind of desire somehow in that. So let's see. I'm gonna go clarifying straight across the board this morning. Let's see. Empress energy. I'm going to tell you that I don't feel like somebody's got your best interest at heart. I also feel like for some of you as well, when it comes to romance and things like that, again, there's that 8 of Pentacles, 3 of Swords, the World card. Get a lot of the World kind of energy sitting here on the table that, you know, it's understanding where you've put the work in the past and how it didn't work out maybe to your benefit, or you felt pain attached to that as well. It did create a very difficult situation, but you also know that that cycle has come to a close. There is an understanding to that. You've got the Sun on the Strength card, I'm sorry, on the bottom. You are aware that this is no longer what it's going to be. You've got Temperance. Yeah, you've got the 10 of Swords, like that you've put an end to the sorrow. You may have felt backstabbed, betrayed, you know, however you want to label it. It was a rough go for a little while, but I also see you stepping in to that space of balance, some spiritual healing also occurring. Being willing to face your own demons and understand how it is that you got into that space. So I would say to you, you're learning how to let go of that attachment slowly but surely. It is absolutely happening. Oh, I can't even pick up the card. So let me see, because I was kind of got a couple messages there. This community card, I got like the hiccups this morning or something. I'm so sorry. The way this is coming out. What's this in relation to third party? I think that for some of you, you may have had somebody who was maybe taking advantage of your generosity, your love, your loyalty. I'm going to call it taking it for granted. We've got the Daughter of Cups, the 5 of Swords, and then the 6 of Wands. There may be, and I don't know why I'm getting a little tinge of jealousy there. You may not have known what to do when it comes to this third party situation as well. But it was like, you talk about the differences. You've got a white cat here. Oh, again, I'll show you this. A white cat and a black cat, right? To me, it's kind of like good, evil kind of thing, right? That's how that comes across. And then with this Daughter of Cups, you know, you see the one part of her is white, but her reflection is bright and beautiful, right? And I think that for some of you, you may be reflecting back to somebody what they're capable of, and that may be where this jealousy seems to be coming in. But I also feel it's being, for some of you, you're cutting that off and moving from that 5 to that 6. You know, it's just like, you know, I'm okay with cutting things off if they're not serving of me, and moving on from that. So a couple little messages with that attachment card and community. All right, so yin and yang energy, Spirit, what is going on? More choices, yin and yang, right? They're balancing each other out, the masculine, the feminine, the Lover's choice. That differences card too can be about choices. The Wheel of Fortune. So in this particular deck, the yin and the yang reminds me of the Wheel of Fortune. The World card is in the Energy Oracle, and then you've got in the Kim Cran's Wild Unknown Tarot, you've got the World card as well as she depicts it, and now you've got the Wheel of Fortune in this one also. So those major things are closing out, major things are cycling out. It's time to move on. That 10 of Cups think you're trying to decide what your Ten of Cups is as things are closing out. You may kind of be in a space right now. For some of you, I wouldn't call you happy. I wouldn't call you sad. I would call you trying to figure out what is going to finish fulfilling Cups. And I say this, you've got the Five of Pentacles. And even though that's not a Cups energy, you may be trying to discern or decipher what it is for you. That is, this wheel is turning and you've got these choices that surround you. 2-2 also breaks down to a 4 foundations. What else is going to be balancing out on the other side? And to me, for some of you, this may also regard to relationships as well. You've got Gemini there with that. You may be seeking that reciprocity, but I feel like that is coming in. I think you've gotten some clarity around what it is that you want. You know that anything less than reciprocation is not going to fly. And that, like I said before, I do tend to read cards in a sideways position if they come out that way. It's just how I feel about the energy. But when it comes out sideways, you know, there's an equal balance of 5 and 5 on both sides. So for some of you, this also may be a person who's coming in who's also experienced a lot of heartbreak and loss, just as you have. And they too want to balance it out. They want to be able to give back and forth in reciprocity as well. Again, you've got that 5 of Pentacles. They may have been taken advantage of, left out in the cold kind of feeling. But you've got the Sun and the 4 of Wands behind that. Like, I feel like you're both willing to nurture whatever this new situation might be coming in for you. You've created your own nest. You've created your own happiness. You've created a space that feels good. So now how to bring that together and create that balancing act. I do feel like for some of you, if this is a love interest, you both have the equal amount of energy to give. Like, you've both done some work on yourself. Do I think you're both completely healed? No, I don't. But I think that you've definitely taken some necessary steps to get there. And now it's finding someone else to help balance out, maybe, again, that idea of taking that risk and moving forward, knowing that not everything is going to be the same as it was before, feels really good. There's a glow up whenever this happens for you, but in the same breath, you're kind of cautious, and cautious is okay. We can be cautious, but we also have to understand, in order to let love flourish, we also have to let love in, and we have to acknowledge it and live in a space of love. So I think that's a good message for you guys overall. You got 2 10s there. All right, the World. Woo! I don't know if I like the way those came out. Yeah, there's too many. Let me take that one. Just look at these. I'm going to throw those back in the deck. Okay, so we've got the 8 of Swords, the World, 4 Cups, and what else do we got here? It's throwing me too many cards this morning. Okay, the 10 of Swords. Oh boy, this is definitely a separate message. All right. Do not, and I repeat, collective, do not repeat cycles. Don't do it. You've got the 8 of Swords, the 4 of Cups. I think I said the 10 of Swords, but it's the 9 of Swords. I feel like you're turning around to avoid the pain of something. And then you've got the 7 of Pentacles. You've put in time, you've put in effort, you've put in work. Do not, for the love of the Lord, do not stop moving forward. It does not matter, and I feel like this is totally fear-based. Like, you may come to see something or acknowledge something, you may hear something, and it sends you into overthink, overdrive, oh my God, I cannot do this, and like turn around running away. Don't do that to yourself. Do not get in that mental space. No. What is this, Spirit? What is this? Something. Okay, guys, like, I just I feel like you're sleeping with one eye open. You've got the the 5 of Wands. If you are being invited to a fight, do not accept that invitation, period. Like, just because somebody wants to argue, somebody wants to let you have it, they want to act like fools, they want to, try to catch you off guard, like whoever you're dealing with, they just want you in your head. I mean, oh my gosh. All you've got here are swords and wands, and you've got the 4 of cups. 9 of wands in reverse. Listen, 4 of pentacles, 2 of pentacles, the hermit. Whoever or whatever you're dealing with enjoys. I mean, this is kind of like, I feel like the word narcissist is tossed around pretty fluidly anymore. But I'm going to say this. This is some gaslighting, narcissistic shit, to put it bluntly, that they want you to cower down. They want you to back down. And Spirit's telling you, hold on and reassess. Do not, if you have to go back into hermit mode for a minute and sit with whatever's going on so that you can get a better idea of what to do, fine. But do not, for a holy second, let this person get you in your head. Do not let this situation get you in your head, because I feel like they're coming through with just verbal ripping and tearing into you somehow. And that shit is not going to fly. And I don't really feel like there may be something in particular that they say to you that the aha moment comes through and go, I didn't understand why you were arguing with me or why you were trying to pick a fight, but now I get it. And then you're able to sit with that. You've got that 4 of swords, that lamb, healing, right? Like, you're learning to heal through this. You're learning not to engage. That's when I say, if they're, we get party invitations, we get invited to things, and we're like, do I feel like going or can I go? And you know where you have to invest your energy. An argument is absolutely no different whatsoever. If somebody's coming in and they're just guns a-blazing, just letting it out and blah, 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 and they're beating your ear, you do not have to engage. Our ego wants to engage. Our ego wants to fight back. Sometimes our pain wants us to fight back, but that's where this healing needs to come. And hang on, hold on, sit and decide how you're going to handle this, because if not, it's going to create a whole lot of more headaches than what you're already dealing with here. So be very aware that when they come in and they're like, let's fight, you can just say, hey, thanks, but no thanks. I am not at all taking the invitation to this fight. I do not want to participate. It is not good for me. It is not healthy. If you want to act like a crazy person, then go ahead. Act like a damn crazy person, but I'm not fighting with you. I'll pray for you, meditate for you. I am not engaging in this shit. So whoever this is for, and I also feel like this person may be in a, where you're being asked to hold on. They're trying to just not let go, right now for, whatever reason. And this may also be too for some of you, where you have learned to not accept that invitation to the arguments or the fights. So in turn, they're looking back and going, oh, well, that didn't work this time. How do I get their attention? So if you're learning how to shut the manipulator off, you're learning how not to engage. Understand those kind of people want an emotional reaction. They want to see you get worked up. Most often it's like some kind of sick high for them that they get your go, right? Like, they're just like, oh, goody. Like, oh, now we can engage. And then they walk away laughing, and you're the one sitting there picking up the pieces. Like, why did this even happen? So I think for some of you too, you're already past this point where they're not understanding why it is you're no longer participating. And if you're no longer participating, good for you, because you're taking your power back when you learn not to engage. So if that's you, keep doing that. And if it's not you and you need to work on that, just remember, like, when they start, ask yourself, is this worth my energy? Is this worth my time? Is it worth an investment? What am I gaining? What positive aspect from this am I gaining? And if your ego is going, well, you'd be right, or you do this, that is the ego speaking, and it is not serving of your higher self. So do not, and I repeat, do not engage in that bullshit. So, some messages this morning. Let's get you guys some healing mantras today. I'm going to get some new decks of cards. I feel long overdue. All right, Spirit. For October, what I say was 18th, no, 17th. Today's the 17th. October 17th. It's Monday. I don't know what's going on. I know it's Monday. I know it's a work day. That's what I do know. All right. Just a little more Spirit. There we go. Okay. So first card out was welcoming surrender. There you go. Surrender to that fight. Raise the right white flag. You don't need to participate. There is no problem, only destiny being revealed. And if they step out of your life as a result because they want you to hang on to them, they're not for you. They are absolutely not for you. Greeting wellness. Balance is the key to life and infinite miracles. I told you, try to balance that out earlier, right? That that 10 of cups, it kind of came out sideways for me. It's linking it together. It reminds me, my daughter's got one of those loom things that you make your bracelets or whatever. And it just kind of reminds me of that. You gotta loop it through, loop it, you know, like intertwine, integrate, compromise, like enjoy each other. So yeah, that balance is the key to life and infinite miracles. Greeting wellness. Accept it, love it, appreciate it. See where it goes. You know, pay attention, as always, be discerning, but see how things go. Don't cut yourself off because you're trying to save your heart space. Take it slow. Knight of Pentacles. Take it slow. Receiving elation. I am born of infinite joy. I feel like for some of you, you really are trying to open up to new things and new ways, and through that, I feel like you're gaining, it's like joyous confidence though, but it's quiet. It's quiet. Joyous confidence, but it's quiet. And I think that feels good for you guys as well. And I like that for you. So take it, enjoy it. I think that it's gonna pay off. It's kind of like being happy in secret is what Spirit is saying. I don't think that you're not showing that you're happy, but I think maybe in that there's a bit of peace, you're in a space of peace more than anything that's rather probably new to you. So, and that's okay. You're learning what to do with that, and when all of the stressors are gone, there we go. It's kind of like, now what do I do with myself? But you're also getting comfortable finally, I think, with different aspects of life too. So that's a good thing. All right, guys. So this is going to do it for today, Monday, the 17th. If you found that this video is resonating for you, please hit that like button. That helps support the channel. If you've not yet subscribed, make sure that you do. Hit that notification bell on the subscribe down below. You're going to get notifications each time a video is posted. Again, I'm hoping this morning to get some more out before my day picks up speed. And I'm wishing you guys the best week. Enjoy it. Stay safe, stay well, stay healthy. And I will see you all soon. Sending you all my love and light. Bye.